When I was president, I had the pleasure of having two conferences to lead, and the second one was in Austin, Texas. And someone had the bright idea at the awards banquet on Saturday night that I would, as president, and we had sort of a Western theme, I would ride in on a horse. I said, well, how hard could that be? And so everyone was in this big tent outside and waiting, and so we got the horse, and the horse's name was like, I don't know, Old Joe or something like that. And the horse was getting just a little skittish, and so I was on the horse, and I think the last time I was on a horse, it was like, I was 8 or something like that on one of those pony rides. And I said, it can't be that hard. And I had a cowboy hat and the whole thing, it was, yeah. I looked just like Roy Rogers. And so the horse was just starting to move around a little bit. And he said, let's just walk, we'll go around one more time and just make sure that everything's okay. And so he said, and we were just about to go, and he said, now remember, let me tell you, if anything goes wrong, which nothing will go wrong, if anything goes wrong, you just swing your leg over and dismount the horse. I said, well, okay. And so the idea was we would come in, and we didn't make this grand entrance, and I was willing to do anything, once. And that I would go up to the stage, get off, and be right at stage height, and say, welcome to the awards banquet. So we were ready to go in, and the horse was getting a little more skittish. I don't know if people were excited or whatever inside. And so, darn if someone didn't have a camera and a flash bulb. And as soon as I got in the tent, they put the flash, and that horse just turned into some kind of rabid beast and started charging the stage. And I was going, oh my God, well, people were just roaring. And so not only did I not get off at the stage, and I was gonna, like put my hat up and do all that kind of stuff, but it went around the stage, crashed through the backdrop, which was hay bales and banners and stuff like that. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh wait, the emergency exit is to get off this darn horse. So I said, I'm ditching while I can. So behind stage, I got off the horse. The horse kept going. I don't know if they ever retrieved Old Joe. I got off the horse, and so people didn't know if that had been planned or whatever. So I got up, and I just sort of brushed myself off as they do. Got up, went up to the stage, calmly went up to the podium and said, White Lightning and I would like to welcome you to the awards banquet for IDEC. And so that was my grand entrance. And people, I don't know, some people are still laughing maybe. The idea too, Jane Cusco was the president-elect, and the idea would be that she would ride out on Old Joe as sort of symbolic, taking over the reins. We ditched that one. That's my story.